I've been trading for 4 years and I documented my journey from the start. Today, I want to share with you the 7 biggest lessons that I've learned throughout my entire trading journey so that you do not commit the same mistakes that I did and you can actually become a profitable trader much faster than I did. The first lesson could perhaps be the most important lesson, and that is trading is a hard way to make an easy living. Trading is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Trading is a maybe get-rich-slow scheme. What I mean by that is that trading is a marathon, it's not a race. Let's be honest, we all started trading because we thought that it was a way for us to get rich quick fast and become millionaires overnight. But the more we trade, the more we find out that that is actually not true. Yes, sometimes we can make some profits here and there as a beginner, but soon enough, we will end up losing those profits, and then when we enter a losing streak, we don't know what to do. And this caused us to lose even more money, and eventually we blow accounts after accounts and we end up quitting trading forever. The top 1% traders get paid more than lawyers, doctors, and scientists. And they have access to location, time, and financial freedom. And some of the hedge fund billionaires are traders who makes billions of dollars every single year. So do you really think that you can get there just by learning how to draw a few lines on the charts? Do you really think that you can become profitable in 1 month or just 1 year? Listen, anyone can draw lines on the charts, but yet everyone is not making money. Trading is an incredibly difficult craft to master, and it takes years and years to master. So by thinking that it is easy, you are disrespecting this art. When you go to my Instagram, you will see all my public victories. Me traveling around the world, buying stuff for my family, bringing them out to fancy restaurants, and even buying my first Rolex. What you don't see is the small wins, the small consistent wins that accumulated every single day for the past 4 years of my life. The endless nights where I am all alone in my small little room studying how to trade after coming back from my 9 to 5 job. The early mornings where I will wake up at 5 AM and visualize myself reaching my trading goals. Those times where I feel like giving up after blowing accounts after accounts. Most people don't even know half the shit that I do on a daily basis. Till today, I still live like a monk and work like I'm broke. Before you can even think about learning how to trade, learning how to analyze the charts, fundamental analysis, risk management, all this stuff, you need to do this one important thing. If you don't do this one important thing, nothing you do will ever matters. You can learn all the charts all you want, but you will never become profitable because you will always end up sabotaging yourself. That one thing is belief. Yes, trading is hard, but you need to believe. If you don't believe in yourself, you have already failed at trading. The thing about belief is that they have the power to either create or to destroy. When you start to believe in yourself, your brain will do everything it can to validate that belief. So if you believe that you can become a successful trader, you will automatically take the actions that will make you a better and a more disciplined trader. So play the long game. Yes, you might not get there within 1 year. You might not even see consistent profits after 2 years. But if you show up every single day and you keep moving, you will eventually get there. I have this motto in life where it says that if my son doesn't get bullied for having daddy's money and having a hot mom, I have failed in life. As a trader, you work alone. You are responsible for executing your own trades. You are also your own manager and your own coach. It's just you versus you. You are all alone in this market. Which means that you are your worst enemy. You are the number 1 biggest threat to your own trading account. So if you're not careful, one bad decision can wipe out your entire account. Don't try to copy exactly how someone else trades, because what works for him might not work for you. You need to ignore all the noise and find what works best for you and only focus on your own trading journey. The second biggest lesson that I've learned is losing can be good. If you want to trade for the long term, you must change the way you think about losses. Trading is a business and every business has expense, so you must treat your losses as business expenses. The best traders learn from their losses so they don't repeat the same mistakes again and again next time. When I trade, I don't expect to win. I expect that anything can happen. This allows me to react to the market and pivot my position if necessary. This should be your mindset. Every trader knows that losses are part of the game, but not all losses are the same. Not every loss is a bad loss. There are also good losses. And what separates good losses from bad losses is not about how much money that you lose. It's all about context. For example, let's say today you enter a trade because you have all the confluences and it is aligned to your trading plan. You place your stop loss correctly and use a comfortable lot size. But for some reason, an unexpected news come out and cause the entire trend direction to change and you end up with a loss. That is what I count as a good loss because you follow your plan and it's not your fault that the trade did not play out as well as you imagine it to be. But then you start to feel angry and you start to feel upset. So you don't care about your trading plan anymore. You don't care about the confluences. You enter the next trade randomly without any confluences. All because you want to make back the money you have just lost. And then eventually, you end up losing that second trade. That's why I call it a bad loss. So good losses are those trades that did not go well even though you follow your trading plan and use the correct position size. Bad losses are those trades that did not go well because they are taken out of emotions rather than your plan. Now, everyone has bad losses. The key here is to recognize and learn from them. In fact, bad losses can actually be some of the most valuable lessons because they are often the most painful type of losses. Pain is a great teacher if you listen. Use pain to your advantage. Use pain to get you out of your bad trading habits. For me, I only started learning about trading psychology after I lost $9,000 in a day. Till today, I still remember that day because the loss was so painful that I knew that I needed to change the way that I trade. Sometimes you have all the confluences in the world and you follow your trading plan and you take the trade and the trade will still end up being a loss. That's just the reality of trading, which means that you need to get comfortable with seeing red. When you do have good losses, accept it, learn from it, and move on. Don't beat yourself up over it. If you follow your trading plan and your trading strategy, it is a successful trade, even if it's a losing one. And remember, you are one good trade away from becoming successful, but you are also one bad trade away from being broke. The third lesson is trading is a video game. In my teen years from 13 to 16, I was addicted to video games. So I will often end school at around 3 PM and then I'll quickly hop onto the bus so that I can go home and play my games. And then when I reach home, right, instead of showering, I immediately open up my laptop and start playing my favorite first-person shooter games, CSGO and Fortnite and PUBG. At the point of time, the laptop was shit. So I was only getting about 30 frames per second and the lag was so bad that sometimes I would teleport from point A to point B. That's how bad the lag was. Because it was a shitty laptop and my parents won't buy me a better one even though I begged them every single year during my birthdays. And then most of the time, I would jump into the Discord server and play games with all my loser friends until midnight. And my mom would always scold me because I was playing video games and I wasn't studying hard. So she would force me to go to bed before midnight, before 12 AM. So what I would do is that I'll wait for her to go to sleep and then I'll sneak out back into the living room and continue playing games until 2 AM. And then I'll go to sleep and then wake up at 6 AM to go to school. So that was pretty much my whole teenage years. There was this one time where my mom got so angry that she took a baseball bat and bashed my monitor. And you could see like a few pixels got fucked up and the monitor could not work after that. And I got so angry at her that I went into my room, slammed the door at her. And now looking back, I understand why she did what she did. Now, video games were my way of escaping reality. I would level up in Fortnite because I wanted to thrive in a virtual world. Why? Because I was sick of being a loser in the real world. I was afraid to face the reality that I was insecure, broke, depressed, and lonely. Now, the conventional path to success has been programmed into your mind. Go to college, get a high-paying job, retire at 65 so you can finally enjoy life. This should scare you. And the truth is, you don't need to play the conventional game. You can switch games. And I want to congratulate you because if you're watching this, You don't want to play the conventional game. You don't want to live an average and mediocre life. That is why you need to become extremely good at trading. And how you can escape the system is by gaining access to time, location, and financial freedom. The privileges that is only accessible by the top 1% traders. Now, video games are fun because you can level up and earn greater rewards. View life as a game. View trading as a game. When you choose what markets to trade, you are choosing your player. When you get better at trading, you are leveling up your player. When you make money from trading, you are stacking points for your player. Stack trading goals. Gain new experiences from the market. Level up by getting better at trading. Unlock new levels. And eventually get to the point where you win the game by achieving consistent profits from the market. That level where you finally gain access to freedom. Can't you see that trading is simply just a video game? So view your trading goals as quests to be completed in a video game and level up in trading instead of in games. The fourth lesson is to reclaim your focus. I spent most of my teen years playing video games and also searching for the perfect 18+ materials so that I can feed my noodle before I go to sleep. And as a result, my life was horrible and I wanted to kill myself. In this modern world that is filled with distractions, you need to reclaim your focus if you want to become successful at trading. Because whatever you focus on, compounded with time, determines the quality of your life. So if you spend most of your time playing video games and watching Netflix, then as a result, you are not going to get anywhere in life. However, if you spend most of your time learning and trading, then you can get ahead of your competition. Now, you might not see the results right now or even in 6 months, but if you keep going for 5 years or even 10 years, the results will be tremendous. In trading, you don't get paid for working hard. You get paid for making the right decisions. And you can only make the right decisions when you have a clear and focused mind. Let's say you're scalping right now and you have entered a trade which requires your full attention to monitor it. The moment you reach out to your phone because your girlfriend texted you, you have already lost, because you might have potentially missed out on a big move. Of course, trust your analysis and let the trade play out. But when it's time to focus, focus. Lock your phone in a cupboard and put full attention onto the charts, just like how you should put full attention into watching this video right now. Because you have to be fully locked in, or you will lose to the guy that is on the other side of the market who is more focused than you, because he wants it more than you do. If you want to learn how to get into the zone and get into this deep focus flow state when trading, then check out this video next on my second channel. The fifth lesson is profits won't make you happy. I never shared this with anyone before, but one of the reasons why I work so hard every single day is because I wanted to fill a void inside me. Back when I had less than $100 in my bank account, I thought that more money will make me happy. But when I did make more money, my happiness did not really change. More money equals more problems. Now I have more team members to manage, more people that are depending on me, and more responsibilities. I've made $1,000 per month, I've made $50,000 per month, and I've also made $100,000 per month combined from my trading and my businesses. And I realized that when my income changed, the level of happiness never really changed. To be honest, once you made 10k per month, anything more than 10k per month won't really affect your happiness level. Let's say you finally made it, so you bought yourself a gorgeous matte black G-Wagon and a nice Rolex watch, and now you think that you are the best trader in the world. Complacency leads to failure. It's easy to make your first $10,000 per month, but to maintain that income every single month is the hard part. The market will eventually humble you and put you in your place and show you that you are absolutely fucking nothing. So get back to work. To be frank, there are some days where I will feel quite lonely. I don't party often like the other kids at my age. I don't really go out with my friends. I have a very small group of friends that I'm close with, and that's it. And I don't have a girlfriend. It's not that I don't enjoy all these things or I'm a fucking weirdo. It's just that I am fully focused on building and trading at the moment. I know what I want in life, and I know that all these things might bring me short-term pleasure, but they won't bring me long-term happiness. The things that will truly bring me happiness are the things that matter to me the most. Not many people know this except for my close friends, because I like to keep my dating life very private. I actually broke up with my girlfriend about 6 months ago, and our whole relationship lasted for about 1 year, and she means the world to me. She was my first love, and the first love always cut the deepest. I love her very much, and she's a very good woman who deserves nothing but the best. But one of the reasons why I decided to break up with her was actually because I wanted to focus on the trading gig. I wanted to go all in on the trading gig. At that point of time, I was not only consistently posting YouTube videos, I was also building the trading blueprint course and also trading at the site. So it was honestly very hard for me to balance all my shit on top of the relationship. And I'm the type of man that chooses my purpose over everything else. So I would neglect her oftentimes. When my friends asked me to hang out, I would say no because I wanted to stay home and study trading. And there was this one time where I screamed at my mom because I was so stressed and so sick of being alone in this race, where no one can really understand me and all the shit that I have to go through every single day. I had to sacrifice a lot to get to where I am today. I love video games, I love drinking and partying, I love dating multiple women. But if there's one thing that I love more than anything else, it is my purpose. That is why I'm able to sacrifice all these pleasures and vices so that I can solely focus on my mission, so I can live every single day aligned with my purpose and my mission. If you don't sacrifice for what you want becomes the sacrifice. To be honest, making money alone is not really fun. That's why trading doesn't really make me happy. I love trading, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't bring me fulfillment. To me, life is not about making as much money as possible alone. It's all about helping others, providing value to the world, and changing other people's life. Like, honestly, I don't give a shit about money. What truly makes me happy is creating these videos for you guys, knowing that I'm able to change so many lives across the world and helping so many people become profitable traders, just like how I have done for my students and how I've done for myself. I didn't really felt this way until recently, where people will recognize me on the streets or in the gym, and then they'll walk up to me and ask me, "Hey, are you the trading geek?" And then I will often be very shy, but I will always be polite enough to have a conversation with you and find out, how do you find out about the trading gig? How has my videos helped you out? And because of the trading gig, my life has purpose and more meaning. So know what you want in life, focus all your energy and time into what's important to you, because everything you won't sacrifice takes you away from your goals. The sixth lesson is learn by teaching. If you want to learn something, read about it. If you want to understand something, write about it. If you want to master something, teach it. This is a quote by Yogi Bhajan. The best way to learn is by teaching. If you can't teach it, you don't understand it well enough. That's why I'm able to simplify all these complicated trading concepts into something a 5-year-old can understand. That is because I know my shit. I fully understand what I'm teaching here on this channel because I'm speaking from experience. I myself have blown multiple accounts. I have lost over thousands of dollars from trading, and I've committed every single trading mistake out there, be it revenge trading or forcing trades or chasing trades. All these mistakes, I've been there, done that. When I first started the trading gig, I was still studying how to trade. I was the underdog who was still losing, and I was barely making any profits. That's why I could relate to the audience, the people watching my videos. I knew exactly how they feel because that's how I feel as well. And I knew what to do to get out of that shithole because I have managed to escape that shithole myself. I myself was researching on how to become profitable, and I was still trying to perfect my price action trading strategy. I wasn't necessarily the millionaire trading guru who already made it, the guy who drives fast cars, live in big mansions, and have a thumbnail of them holding stacks of cash, and when you click on the video, you will see them showing you their MetaTrader 4 with $1 million in demo profits. I was an average guy who came from absolutely nothing, and I was trying to build my trading empire from scratch just like you. I was using my iPhone 7, you know, the one which still has a home button, and a $300 or $500 laptop, and a $20 mic I found on Amazon to record my videos. And fast forward to right now, I'm using a $4,000 camera, a $2,000 MacBook, and a $1,000 mic setup. And my whole studio cost me about more than $10,000 to create, and some of my video editors get paid more than an average 9 to 5 worker. And it's all because I want to make higher quality videos for you guys. And now we have over 45,000 people in our Discord server, the Trading Tribe, and we have over 500,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is absolutely mind-blowing now that I'm thinking about it, now that I'm saying it. You don't become a master because you are able to retain knowledge. You become a master when you can release it. So anyways, if you want to learn trading fast, consider trying the Feynman technique. Step 1, learn. Step 2, teach it to a child. Step 3, share it to the public or your friends or your family. Step 4, review the feedback and adjust from there. The 7th lesson is trading is 80% psychology. Mark Douglas has this famous quote where he say that the consistency you seek is in your mind, not in the markets. Most traders agree that trading is 80% psychology and 20% analysis. But at the same time, most traders don't spend 80% of their time working on their psychology. Instead, they spend 100% of their time on analysis, finding what are the best trading strategies on YouTube, staring at charts all day and taking loads of trades without thinking it through. To master your mind, you need trading discipline. Trading discipline is the most important skill that you need to have if you want to become a successful trader, but almost nobody has it. So if you're still watching this, I want to give you something special because you deserve it. So here's 10 trading psychology or trading discipline tips that you must follow. Stick to your trading plan. Know when to get in and when to get out. Always use a stop loss. Never enter a trade because of how you feel. Accept losses are part of the game. Focus on quality of trades, not quantity. Decrease your screen time so you don't get analysis paralysis. Be a lifelong learner. Learn from your mistakes in the past. Be patient and wait for the trade to come to you. If you want to master your mind and become a profitable trader, I have done a full course on how to eliminate your emotions when trading, which you can watch right here. And as always, remember, you're just one trade away. Mwah.